It's Monday, December 23rd. You're listening to Your Florida Daily. I'm Katrina Scales. The House Ethics Committee report on former Florida Representative Matt Gaetz is expected to be released to the public as soon as today, and CBS News has obtained a final draft copy which says Gaetz paid numerous women, including a 17-year-old girl, for sex. The draft report from congressional ethics investigators also alleges Gaetz purchased and used illegal drugs, including in his Capitol Hill office. The committee voted last week to release that report after initially deciding it would be kept secret. Gaetz has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing, and no criminal charges were ever filed. Gaetz resigned from Congress after President-elect Donald Trump said he planned to nominate him to be Attorney General, but Gaetz soon withdrew from consideration. A 7-year-old boy is recovering in the ICU after being badly hurt by a falling drone Saturday night in downtown Orlando. The drones were being used for a special holiday show over Lake Eola when several of them came crashing to the ground. The FAA has now taken over the investigation, but won't say at this point what, if any, safety review was done before the show began. The Texas company that put the show on put out a statement yesterday saying the well-being of the audience is their utmost priority and that they're working with both the city of Orlando and the FAA to figure out what happened. The parent of the 7-year-old said her child had to undergo surgery on his heart after the drone collided with his chest. At this point, the cause of the glitch is under investigation. And the Tampa Bay Bucks needed a win in Sunday Night Football to keep control of their playoff fate, but unfortunately that did not happen. The Bucks ended their 4-game winning streak with the Cowboys taking home the victory last night 26-24. The loss means the Falcons will need to lose at least one of their 2 final games to have a chance at the division title. The Jaguars not doing any better. They lost to the equally bad Las Vegas Raiders 19-14. Jacksonville drops to 3-12 for the season. One bright spot yesterday, the Miami Dolphins. They also need a win to keep their playoff hopes alive, and they got one, beating the 49ers in their final home game of the season. 29-17 was the final score. Find these top stories along with breaking news, weather, and traffic all day on clickorlando.com. And now, a completely random Florida fact. One of DeLand's most famous hotels during its early years was the College Arms Hotel. It was first opened in 1884, and 10 years later, it was bought by John B. Stetson. Yeah, the guy behind Stetson University and the same guy who invented the cowboy hat. Anyway, Stetson added an 18-hole golf course that was considered to be the finest in the state at the time. 45 years later, the hotel was sold to the city of DeLand for $15,000. During World War II, the hotel was used as a rest and recovery facility for returning soldiers, but the building was torn down sometime after the war. In 1970, a senior living apartment building called the College Arms Towers was built on the site of the hotel. Your Florida Daily is produced by News 6 WKMG in Orlando. I'm Katrina Scales. Subscribe for new episodes wherever you like to listen.